in this video series we will see in the first video I'll try to cover the concept of trading system, why it's so powerful and why we should use it. In the second demo, in the first demo we'll also try to cover the algorithm, the logic of one sample trading system, say a moving average crossover system. In the second demo I will try to create a system in couple of minutes using Strategy Lab software. In the third demo we will try to backtest and make that, understand the backtest report, again fine tune the system and make it live so that it gives you automatic buy sell signals from there on. So let's get started. So let's try to understand why trading system is required, right? It gives you a lot of discipline. You can test your concept before you put your hard-earned money into the market side. So all those are the power of trading systems. You can also analyze, once you backtest your system, you'll come to know some trading systems works very well for particular market, some trading system works particularly well for some particular stocks, right? So all those insights you can gain before you put your money. You know this works and this doesn't work, right? It will give you a lot of consistency. So that is at the advantage of trading system. And the power of Strategy Labs is you don't have to write any piece of code to create a trading system. It just, we'll see how easy it is to create a trading system, right? So this is the way how you can start. You click how to create a trading system, right? So before that, we will just cover the logic of one sample moving average crossover system, right? You can create any complex system. For just the demo purpose, I'm making a simple moving average crossover system. So what is a moving average crossover system? Moving average crossover system is you buy when basically a small moving average crosses a large moving average, and you sell when a large moving average is crossing the smaller moving average. So when you buy, it means the short-term momentum is on the positive side, and when you sell, basically the short-term momentum is again the stock is falling, right? So for our example, we can take a 20-day moving average as a short-term and the 50-day moving average as a long-term moving average, right? So to define a crossover, you actually require 4 indicators. One is like today's 20-day moving average, we call it S1. Yesterday's 20-day moving average, we call it S2. Today's 50-day moving average, we let's say call L1, and yesterday's 50-day moving average, let's say call L2. Why we required yesterday is because you have to define a crossover. So how can you define a crossover? If today's 20-day is more than 50-day, but yesterday 20-day moving average was less than 50-day. So C2 means yesterday the 20-day was below the 50-day line and today it is crossed over, right? So if C1, C2 conditions, what I just defined, meets, that means the crossover has happened. Similarly, when you want to tell this software to sell the stock, when opposite happens, when today's 20-day is down, the 50-day C4, and yesterday it was more, right? S2 is greater than L2. So in this simple 4 condition, we can say a crossover system can be easily defined, right? So and then we put all those things together in a rule. So I'll just show you. We'll actually create now the trading system. In this demo, I'll just quickly cover you the steps, and actual trading system will create in the next demo, right? So in the first screen, you have to basically give the name of the system. So let's call it as a moving crossover system, and then you define all the basically against all which stocks you want to backtest or you want your system to run. So you can run it against all the stocks or a particular FNO stocks. You can select particular stocks, you can select all the FNO stocks, you want to run only against a bank nifty. So everything is possible here, right? So in the screen 1, you just name it, you define the scope. If you want, you may want to give some description so that you can recall it later, and basically you want your system to run daily, right? Before we will make it live, we will backtest it also, right? Great. So we are ready to go. We have already discussed the logic of our trading system, moving average crossover system, and in the next demo I'll just show you how you do the steps in the next screen, right? So see you there.